Hey guys, Augiesaint here and welcome to the channel. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. And in this video I want to share with you guys my week 1/day 1 Slayer experience, how it's all been treating me since Slayer launch, the power pass, how my honing has been going, and just a few little tips and tricks and pointers for you guys to get the most out of your Slayer in the first week of her being available for us. And also this tiny little mistake that I made going over the Hyper Express event that I'll share with you guys to save you guys from making that mistake if you're really trying to min-max your Slayer. But if not, doesn't really matter. But we'll get into that in this video. So if you guys go ahead and smash the sub and like button, it helps me out so much. Trying to get to the 5k subs this year, and I appreciate all the help from you beautiful people. So without further ado, let's hop into Slayer now, shall we? So Slayer has been good. The Power Pass, I did not get to 1490 with the materials from the Power Pass or the Hyper Express. Let's actually see, can we look at the quest from here? We can. So this is all the honing materials. You do end up getting quite a lot once you actually finish it, like over here. We ended up getting 400 greater leaps. You get a lot of those. You get some honor shards. You get those. You get quite a lot of good stuff. You get a lot of books as well. And then going up as well. But this wasn't enough to get me to 1460, like the Power Pass itself or the Hyper Express. Alone, these materials were not enough to get me there. The honor shards mostly, but the greater leaps is what I was usually running out on. I did have a couple of saved up, I think about 200 or 300 extra. So including all of the ones from the pass and 200 or 300 extra is what I ended up using to get to 1460. And then for a past 1460 with all these materials over here, the ones we get given for actually receiving 1460 and finishing the Hyper Express, so to say, got me to 1475. So I was pretty much ready for Cloud. And that's as far as I got with all the stuff. I didn't pity any pieces. I got really close on the weapon, I believe. It got pushed it to like 80% artisans, and some of the armor pieces to like 40 or 50. Luckily did not pity anything, but also did not have the best of luck. So ended 1475 after the Express. And then I ended up buying, I believe it was 500 greater honor leaps. This is after all the ones I had saved up and used already in the boxes and everything. So I ended up spending about 500 those, and I think I bought some fusion materials, and with that I got lucky and I finally got to 1490. So 1490 was not too far off. I'm pretty pleased with my progress on the Slayer. We actually got to 1490 on the day one, and then after doing the raids as well. So I got Volton Vicus, got some friends to help me through there. Shout out to Scum and Lillian for helping me through those raids. I got my 4 pieces. We actually went and did gates 1 and 2 Brawl as well. Got my Brawl piece, I think. I got the, what did I get? Hands? Yeah, I converted over my hands. So now, if I can actually get these hands to plus 16, and so far they haven't been treating me well. I did pity the first Brawl tap on them, so the plus 13 I pitied. And I think we're about 40 or 50% right now on this current pity. So I don't know if we'll actually end up hitting 1500 this week. Maybe, hopefully. I mean, the goal was really 1490. Anything over that is just like icing on the cake, so to say. I really like it, and I'm actually really enjoying the Slayer. I'm just so happy that I finally got a class 2, like the goal I wanted to, a new class especially, because we all know making a new class as a free-to-play player is not advised if you're trying to be efficient with your time and your materials, because trying to catch them up to where your current roster is a lot of work, a lot of resources. I had, I think, about 80 or 90k gold before this all started. That's all gone down to honing and everything. I was also honing my scouter last night, and he put 2 pieces, trying to get him up to 1540. But enough about honing. The little thing I want to talk to you guys about on the Hyper Express, the tiny mistake I made is once you actually finish this, you will get a Tome of Knowledge South Vern. This means you can skip South Vern. I did not do that, and I would advise against not doing this free Tome of Knowledge skip. I'm not even sure how it actually works. As far as I know, it goes to your inventory over here, and then when you go to the knowledge transfer, it should be free and instant pretty much. But don't skip South Vern with knowledge transfer. I would say go through and do it yourself, and do all the side quests as well, because combat XP and roster level, if you care about roster level, cool, but more importantly is the combat XP. As you can see, I am level 52.48, and all I've been doing is my dailies. I also have my Slayer in the training. I just claimed it today just to show you guys for the video. So that's reset now, and that will go for another couple of days again. But I pretty much just claim it every time I come back to my stronghold, and I set them going again, because if you sometimes don't come to your stronghold for a while or forget, you'll actually lose on the XP. I think it caps out on like 4 days or something like that. Is the maximum. Oh, maximum training time is 7 days. So it caps out at 7 days, so a week. That's quite a while. You should most likely not forget it within that time. But yeah, there's that. And then once you've finished the Hyper Express, another one that you'll get alongside the South Burn thingy is free XP potions. I ended up using mine because I didn't read them properly. I misread them and they actually say to see over there. I don't know if you guys can see, but it says gain 10 million combat XP when used, and it says must be combat level 50 or above. I only read the 50 part and my brain turned off, and then I completely missed the or above part. So what I would suggest for you guys is save these. You get 2 of them, so that's 20 million combat XP. That's a lot of combat XP. You want to save those and then actually use them when you're 59, and I don't know, just use one at 59 so you can see how much off 59 it gives you. And then you save the last one that's gonna like ding you into 60 just to push you, because 59 is what really takes the longest time to get you 60. So what I mean is get to 59, right? Use a potion and then you'll see your 59.1 or 0.2 or whatever, then you know exactly the percentage that it gives you more or less. So then if it say it gives you, for example, gives you 0.2, so then you would save it until you're 59.8 and you use it and bam, you're 60. So just something like that. Otherwise just use it whenever you feel like it, but I would say try and hold off for it till 59, especially now we don't have the boss rush and the cube to run, because those are like 2 sources of XP. But boss rush used to be really good for XP. I don't know how the new Ebony cube actually goes with XP. I haven't run it yet on my Slayer. I haven't got a ticket. So if you guys know how Ebony cube treats you for XP, since it's the new boss rush / cube right now, then go ahead and let us know in the comments. But that is my experience, tips and tricks, and what I have done and experienced on my Slayer in week 1. Tell me how your guys' journey on the Slayer is going. We also did get nerfed recently, only the spec build I believe, over in Korea. I've seen the patch notes floating around. I'll definitely be making a video covering all that soon. A lot of changes to a lot of classes. Spec Slayer did get nerfed a little bit, and I believe Swiftness hasn't been touched at all. I think I might end up going Swiftness, but I'm not totally sure on which one I want to play yet. We do have a couple of months to decide, especially with the engraving output, so we can play whichever build we feel like it. But that's all I have for you guys in this video. Let me know if you liked it. Please drop a like and a sub if you did. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Augiesaint out.
Run free and dive into the sky. Hear the wind crying.